Have you noticed prices rising at the grocery store, banks closing their doors, and headlines screaming about mounting debt? These aren't just isolated events, they're all connected, and they're sending a clear message to anyone paying attention. These are warning signs flashing across the global economy, hinting at deeper problems beneath the surface. It's not just about a few bad months or a temporary downturn. Financial experts and seasoned investors are sounding the alarm. What's coming could be a financial storm, bigger than anything we've seen in decades. The signs are everywhere, if you know where to look. At the heart of the issue is a simple but devastating truth. Our money is losing value. Every dollar you save buys less and less with each passing year. Inflation is like a silent thief, quietly eroding your savings and reducing your purchasing power year after year. Even if you're careful with your money, it's slipping away. Meanwhile, governments and banks are drowning in unprecedented levels of debt. To keep things afloat, they're printing trillions of new dollars, euros, and yen, flooding the world with paper money. This relentless money printing weakens currencies even further. Add to that global instability, conflicts erupting, trade routes disrupted, political chaos spreading, and the risks multiply. All these factors combine to create a perfect storm, a recipe for a crisis that could impact everyone, from families to businesses to entire nations. But while panic spreads, smart investors are taking action. They're not just hoping things will get better, they're preparing by moving their wealth into assets that have stood strong through history's toughest times. Gold and silver have always been trusted as safe havens during uncertainty. These precious metals don't just hold value, they often grow stronger when everything else is falling apart. The question is, when the financial storm arrives, will you be caught off guard, or will you be ready to weather it like the smart money? For thousands of years, gold and silver have stood as the foundation of real money, trusted by civilizations across continents and centuries. Unlike paper currencies, which can be printed at will by governments and central banks, these precious metals are immune to inflationary pressures and economic chaos. Their value is not dictated by political decisions or fleeting trends, but by their rarity, beauty, and universal acceptance. In times of uncertainty, people have always turned to gold and silver as a safe haven, a store of value that endures when everything else seems to be falling apart. When paper assets crash and markets tumble, gold and silver shine even brighter. They don't just hold their value, they often increase in worth as fear and uncertainty grip the financial world. In 2008, as global stock markets collapsed and panic spread, gold soared to new heights. This wasn't a one-time event or a lucky break. It's a pattern that repeats throughout history whenever crisis strikes. Every major crisis, whether financial, political, or social, sees people flocking to precious metals for protection. Gold and silver become the assets of choice when trust in banks and governments is shaken. Think of gold and silver as your financial umbrella, steady and reliable when everything else is stormy and unpredictable. They offer peace of mind when the future looks uncertain. Their value is recognized and respected worldwide, no matter what happens to any single currency. Whether you're in Asia, Europe, or the Americas, gold and silver are always in demand. They're not just investments, they're insurance for your wealth, a safeguard against the unexpected. Holding physical gold and silver means you own something tangible outside the digital financial system. When confidence in the system falters and headlines turn grim, gold and silver rise to the occasion, offering stability and reassurance. That's why smart investors, from individuals to institutions, always keep a portion of their wealth in these metals. It's a strategy that has stood the test of time. In uncertain times, gold and silver are the ultimate shield, protecting your savings, your future, and your peace of mind. When you think of gold and silver buyers, you might picture collectors or small-time investors. But in reality, it's not just individuals. Central banks around the world are making some of the largest purchases in history. Major financial institutions and big investors are snapping up gold at record rates, seeing it as a safe haven in uncertain times. These aren't just casual investments. These are strategic moves by those with the most to lose. Countries like China, Russia, and others are actively shifting their reserves away from the US dollar and into gold, signaling a deep and growing distrust in paper currencies and the global financial system as a whole. This isn't mere speculation or a passing trend. It's a calculated, strategic move to preserve national wealth and protect against currency devaluation, inflation, and geopolitical risks. Hedge funds, family offices, and wealthy individuals are following suit, moving significant portions of their assets into physical gold and silver. They're not just buying paper contracts, they want the real thing, stored securely in private vaults. The result? We're seeing shortages and rapidly rising prices, as demand for physical metals far outpaces the available supply. Dealers are struggling to keep up, and premiums are soaring. Dealers worldwide now report delays, long wait times, and empty shelves. Even established gold shops are finding it difficult to restock inventory, and some have waiting lists for new buyers. The so-called smart money, those with insider knowledge and resources, are acting quietly and decisively, building their lifeboats before the storm hits. They're not waiting for headlines, they're preparing now. The question is, will you wait until the shelves are empty and prices have skyrocketed, or will you follow their lead and secure your position before the next rush begins? The choice is yours, but the clock is ticking. The window to act is closing fast. In times of uncertainty, those who move early often fare best. Don't let this opportunity slip away. You don't need to be rich to start protecting your savings with gold or silver. The 6-minute secret is simple. Anyone can buy a silver coin and begin building real wealth today. Start small, make it a habit, and watch your protection grow over time. Don't wait for headlines. By then, prices will be sky high, and supplies gone. Every day you delay, you risk paying more for the same security. The key is to act before the crowd, not after. Take your first step now, and secure your financial peace of mind. The best time to prepare is before the crisis hits. Gold or silver? Both have unique strengths. Gold is the steady, long-term store of wealth, less volatile, trusted by central banks. Silver is more affordable, with explosive potential thanks to industrial demand. Silver's dual role, as money and a critical industrial metal, makes it especially compelling now. Many experts believe silver is undervalued compared to gold. Most investors benefit from holding both: gold for stability, silver for growth. Start with what fits your budget. Silver is accessible, gold is foundational. Build a balanced strategy that protects you from every angle. The warning signs are clear. Central banks are buying, supplies are tight, and the system is fragile. Waiting for the crisis to hit the news is too late. By then, panic buying will have begun. Protecting your savings with gold and silver isn't radical, it's responsible. This is your chance to act before the storm, not during it. Start small if you must, but start now. Every ounce you own is a step toward financial security. Don't look back with regret. Be grateful you acted. Your future self will thank you for the courage